Hey Cancer, welcome to your general love read. This is for January 4th through the 15th, however time is fluid. Okay, so whenever this comes to you, if it resonates for you, that is when it was meant for you. If it does resonate, or if you just enjoy coming and listening to my spiel, please like. That thumbs up is really how YouTube figures out what videos to share around. As well, subscribing really does help out the channel. And so I'm grateful to everyone that comes in and leaves a comment, does a little feedback, puts a little thumbs up. It really helps out. Now, if you are new here, welcome. Know that I am intuitive, and so I may not read the tarot perhaps the way that it traditionally, looks like it should be read. But if it's not for you, it's not for you, and that's okay. If it is, great. Love it. At the beginning here, I am going to read a card for you from my Mindset Unicorn Mindset and Affirmation Oracle deck, so that even if the rest of the reading is not for you, you are getting some sort of guidance out of spirit before I move into the reading. Okay, so you get Bridge. Bridge for me is definitely the card of the crossroads. Okay, so you are at this crossroads point. You are at this point where, it feels to me like you're being kind of pushed forward by the universe, like they're behind your back going, go, 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 right? And for some of you, it almost feels like my Bull card. And the Bull is the card that sometimes to me feels like the universe is dragging you forward. Okay, I feel like you're not quite there to being drugged, but you are being resistant to change. You're being guided that this is your chance to make this transition, okay? But to be guided that you do not burn the bridge down behind you unless you're meaning to have it light the way, okay? Now, the intention here, okay, is that you're fighting this, right? What did I say? Resistance. Like they're in my head, like the Borg. Resistance is futile, okay? So you are trying to resist something that you cannot resist. And so you keep putting on more armor and more armor and more armor, right? To keep yourself from doing what it is within your heart that you want to do. Now, the overall energy here, okay, we've got the Emperor in reverse with the Justice card. So I almost feel like, okay, like this guy is hanging by the truth, okay? So rather than being in your power, you are just hanging by the truth. I feel like hoping that things will balance out, and yet there's an uncertainty about it. So you're just kind of like, out of my hands, all right? Out of my hands, whatever happens, happens. Now, in the past, okay, it could have been that somebody kind of cut you off and said, away with you, like, I need my own space here. But they have come back around, okay? And that's where you're at right now. And you're in this energy of, okay, whatever you feel about this person is strong. You're holding on to it, but you're not going to take any part in current energy of coming in to work on this coming together. You're like, out of my hands, right? And that's why you're at the crossroads. Now, future energy here is higher level commitment, finding that key, whatever was missing for you to have this level of, they're saying continuity. So I don't know if you're like a very You do a lot of reading and you love vocabulary, but it's the key, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify. And they're saying to me, okay, that it may even be like a key to a house. I don't know. That may resonate with someone, okay? So, yeah, you're not fighting for this. And the universe is pushing you forward because this is a divine connection, okay? And you're like, nope, 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 okay? But 3 of Cups. The universe is like, oh no. You don't just get to throw your hands up and not participate in what you have called forward. That's why they're giving you this little shove, shove, shove. Go out on that bridge, okay? That's what you're fighting against right here. You are literally, okay, you see like the energetic clouds fighting. You are out there fighting against everything that you've created, okay? Yeah, I feel like when this person cut you off here in the past, it did create, okay, a transformation here. But I feel like it didn't change your trajectory, okay? Because there was still all of this behind the scenes, okay? Very deceptive, wearing this mask about whatever this alluring temptation, whatever it was that you felt here, all right? But you still didn't, I feel like you just didn't open up. Now, bottom of the deck is, okay, this new beginning, filled with all of this love. But there's a lot of thinking going into this, okay? Now, bottom of the deck a minute ago, I felt like pulling it out, but I didn't. It was the 8 of Swords. So it could be that you are trying to deal with a situation where you're going to have to walk away from one situation to another situation. You're struggling with that. Okay, the bridge is always 2 pathways, right? You can cross the bridge or you can just walk past the bridge. You're at the crossroads. I keep looking, you keep getting reverse cards. I keep looking, is my deck upright? Yes, my deck is, they're like, yep, it's aligned. It's upright. Okay, what's coming around again here, it's interesting, okay? There's a reconciliation here that makes you feel strong, okay? You were out of it, now you're coming back in. But there's also an unhappiness and a, like, feeling of being pulled away from, okay, this celebratory connection. Now, for some of you, okay, there is this feeling of trying to keep, I feel like trying to keep your emotions out of this. But again, there is transformation happening here. Okay, now, with the Hierophant here, okay, the crossing energies, 3 of Wands, okay, and 6 of Wands. It's all about action. I do feel like the future energy here is that you're realizing that you have to put some effort in. You have to walk out on that bridge. Okay? It may not be crossing the bridge, but it's walking out. Okay? You can see this person is right there on the edge. Okay? Walking out there, getting this illumination, getting the support that you need so that you can move forward. And there is an energy of doing it again, like I said, without emotion. Okay? I'm making a step forward. Now, the bottom of the deck here is the dragon. My dragon is someone that is passionate, okay, and strong, and knows what they're doing and where they're going and takes action, except keeps all emotion out of it. Okay? And so you could be trying to make this step forward, and can I do it without getting pulled in and hurt? Okay? So let's clarify another round here. See, here's the thing, okay? You're really tired of waiting around and feeling like you cannot have this connection, okay, that you want. Because I asked, what about this divine connection? You have zero patience for waiting for it. Even though you're not taking the action, even though you're like, out of my hands, right? You do want this. You want this victory. But you can see that this person is looking back like, are you taking the action? Are you? Okay. Not taking the action. Now, it could be, okay, that you do feel somewhat controlled, okay, in some situation or other where you don't feel like you can take the action right now. But it doesn't mean that you don't have this major impatience for it. Yeah, in the past here, okay, I'm like, what's the devil? Especially with the devil with the moon, right? What is it? Well, Knight of Wands is the playboy, okay? Slowly moving towards passion with the 3 of Cups. So I do feel like this was third-party energy, okay? But it made you freaking just happy, right? Like, just fulfilled is what I'm getting from this. It was as if you like were lightened up, okay? But currently, all right, you are taking an action here. King of Wands with the 2 of Wands. It's like, come back to me, okay? And it may not be with the, you know, the sun in reverse, like you're actually putting it all out there on the table. But with this Ace of Pentacles, you can see like all the webs coming out. Like you're creating the pathways. You're doing the work to to create the way to enweb this person, right? Like, I'm going to make sure that no matter what direction you go, you're coming towards me, right? Like, I'm not going to do the work, but you're going to get into one of my webs and just roll on in. But you did do something. You might be saying you're not going to do the work, but the wands are action. So you have done something, even if it was minuscule. Okay? Again, you're impatient, and yet there's this feeling of understanding that it needs time to grow. Especially this Six of Cups card from the Crow Tarot, all right, is still kind of in the winter and just little bits of spring popping out. And this Temperance card has that flower that's just starting to grow out of, you know, stone. So I feel like you understand it's going to take time. Again, you're not feeling all bright and happy like a shiny penny, but you're taking the baby steps and moving towards this. Okay? Yeah, I feel like the reason that you're unhappy here is that you feel like you are restricted, but I feel like the restriction is of your own doing. Okay? Because you're trying to control it. You're trying to, you know, you're like, I want to have it all. Okay? Yeah. This is your 10 of Cups. And I feel like you're starting to see this and understand it because we've got the moon there with the reflections. But we also have, like, there's like a shimmering light starting on this rainbow. And the one person has taken off their hood. Okay? So I feel like you're getting the illumination. You're starting to see that, yes, this is love. This is what you want, fulfillment. And perhaps in the past you looked at it a little more sort of romanticized, sort of fairy tale. Now you're seeing it more in the light of truth and reality. Okay, you're standing at the edge here in the future, right? You haven't taken the action, you know the action you want, but there's many pathways. Okay, 7 of Cups. But you know it's the timing is right. Okay. The 8 of Pentacles, I feel like you've been working a lot here behind the scenes. And it's starting to add up here. But even if you feel strong, you are still, the reason you haven't crossed here is that you're still wearing a mask. You still have masked emotions. All right? Yeah, you want this so badly here. All right? And yet you do not want to show your hand. There's still some sort of pain here. And I feel like some sort of fear of rejection that you're holding on to. And I feel that's why you're really, that's a big part of why you're taking your emotions out of this. Let's see what the universe says. Yeah, okay, they're like, you're out. Even though you feel like you're moving in, the universe is like, no, you're still out. Look what was hidden in here. 2 of Cups. Okay. Again, I feel like there is this fear of rejection. Why you're not playing, and then look what's hiding. 4 of Swords. Tried to go right back in. It's the fear, the internal thought process of, if I let go of the past, what really is my future? Okay, and there's a fear of getting hurt. But happiness is what you can bring back into your life if you just allow it. So let's get an oracle here. Yeah, intuitively, you know, you have inner wisdom, you know what you want, where you want to be. With the moon here, you're just not opening up to it to anyone else but yourself. Okay. So I hope that this helped you. I am going to move first into the extended, where I'm going to see what else wants to come out here, see if I can get some more information about your person. And that's on Patreon. And then this week, I'm going to go from there to the Spiritual Mastery, and that will be free here on YouTube. And next week, the Spiritual Mastery will be moving into the big tier on Patreon. Okay? So I hope this helps you, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right? Bye.